Welcome back to Andersen Acres. It's a blustery, overcast day out here, not very nice. So we're just going to do a quick video. We're going to talk a little bit about the quail again. We are going to talk today about things I wish I'd known, because I love these quail, we really do. We absolutely adore the little guys, but in hindsight, I wish I had known more about them before I got them. I absolutely recommend them. You absolutely should include them on your hobby farm if you wish to do so. But there's a few things I wish I had been aware of. So the first thing that I really wish I had known, I wish I had known we were getting them. Because we didn't. What happened was my son went over to my neighbor's house who had just gotten a whole bunch of quail, but she got too many. So she decided she wanted to sell a bunch to my son. But nobody told me. So he went over to the neighbors and came back with a box full of quail. You guys are crickets / frogs. So I didn't even know we were getting them. And then they show up. There's a box of quail. I didn't have anywhere to put them. I didn't have a house for them. I didn't have anything. I didn't have any of this stuff. We had just gotten started. We had, I think, 5 silkies at that time. That's it. We didn't have very much at all. This is that first fall after we originally got started. So, I had to figure out what to do with them. At that time, our 6 silkies were living in this, it's taken apart right now because we're moving, but they were living in this chicken house with an attached run. Our 6 chickens. So Tristan had 9 quail he'd just brought home. I had nowhere to put them. So I shoved them in here with the chickens. Because I didn't have anywhere else. I didn't have any other housing. These barns were not built yet. Okay? We did not have that. So, what on earth is a person to do? You shove them in with the chickens. What else was I supposed to do? And then I immediately placed an order for a little coop so they could have their own. This is the little coop I originally ordered for them. And they lived in here quite happily for quite a long time, 3 years, I guess, until we started shuffling everyone around and giving everyone different areas. But yeah, they lived in this for 3 years. So I wish I'd known we were getting quail at all. The second thing I wish I'd known, I wish someone had told me sooner that you're supposed to feed them game bird feed, quail food, or turkey food. Their protein needs are different than chickens. I really did mine a disservice for the first couple of months because I didn't know. I fed them just regular chicken food, and that doesn't have the protein that they need. Hi, baby. It's a pretty girl. Yeah, you're such a pretty girl. That's a boy. And this one's actually a girl, too. I know that because I vent sexed her. You can't sex quail, black quail, by looking at them. Anyway, I wish I'd known what to feed them, because I didn't. I wish I had. So that's the other thing. Research feed options before you get your quail so you don't make that mistake. Okay, it's a really good thing to do. I'm just going to move a feeder while I talk. So another thing I wish I'd known about their sounds. They're not noisy. Not per se anyway. They're definitely not as noisy as chickens. But the first time you hear these frog sounds, you get a little spooked. Hi, babies. These are my babies. Yeah. Yeah, you guys look good. So I wish I had known about the sounds they make. Because that first morning, the day after we had them and they were in with the chickens, and we had these quail and we suddenly start hearing frog sounds. That was strange. They sound like frogs. So I wish I'd known that. I wish I had known that they really don't like living with chickens. That's why they have their own space now. Hi, Princess Orange, baby. Yeah, the baby cat. So they don't really like to live with chickens. They can if they have to. They don't really like it. So give them their own space if you can. What else do I wish I had known? I wish I'd known that they actually like less space instead of more. They really prefer not to be squished. Squished isn't right. Hi, guys. Ooh. Hi. Hi. No. Sorry. They're gonna pop out if I keep that open too long. I just thought it was funny to open it to see them all. But I do wish I had known that they liked a little less space, because after I had them in this, I thought maybe I should give them a bigger space, so I actually started building an aviary. They hated it. They don't want to be squished, so I don't like battery cages for quail, or chickens, as it turns out. But, hi buddy. But I do like giving them a little more space. A little less space than you might think they need, more than the battery cages. So I wish I'd known that. I also wish I'd known just how sweet they were. Because when Tristan brought these guys home, I wasn't super impressed, to be honest. I wasn't loving the idea. But turns out they're kind of cool. Turns out they're really interesting. We're going to try opening this again, just to pop in on them. Hi guys! No. Hi guys! No. Hi. No. That's entertaining. But those are just some of the things I wish I'd known about quail. They are absolutely fantastic. But I didn't know how fantastic they were because we weren't expecting them. Well, I wasn't expecting them. Apparently my son knew exactly what he was doing. But I wasn't expecting them. So, you know, that's how that goes. They are very friendly birds, and I recommend them to anybody. Just do a little bit of research so you're not as in the dark as I was. Now, I'll admit, I was a little annoyed that he brought home these birds without telling me that we're getting them. I didn't care that we got them, I just wanted to know. In hindsight, he did the right thing. In hindsight, yeah, I like quail, and we're going to keep raising them because we love them, and they're funny, and actually they're pretty good for profit. And I'll explain that in a different video. But there's just so many reasons to like quail. That's another thing I wish I had known. You can actually make money with quail if you do it right. But anyway, the wind is coming up, so I think we are going to be done out here for today. And we will come back and talk about quail a little bit more. See you tomorrow.